Well, hi. Glad to have you back here with me at Spiritual Mentor. Just wanted to do a brief little video here. I know that we've talked in the last couple of videos about connecting and getting messages and how to interpret those messages, what they look like. But I also wanted to do a little video here just to let you know a little bit about who it is you're connecting with. So, and keep in mind, this is my opinion, my interpretation of what is going on out there. So my belief is that we are all part of the one source, the energy. Call it what you will. Call it God, call it the creator, call it the universe, call it spirit. I tend to go back and forth between the universe and spirit. Those are kind of my favorite labels, if you will. So all of us are a piece of that main energy source. That's why we're all connected. That's why we can feel things with people who have passed over, who we knew, as well as people who are on this plane, on this earthly plane. You know how you have a connection with somebody and you can't understand it, but you seem to know, or you'll be thinking about somebody and the phone will ring and it'll be them. And maybe you haven't heard from them for 5 years, but suddenly you're getting a phone call from them. So that is part of that connectivity at source of our energies that are all interlinked. So once people pass over or you're getting messages, who are you getting those messages from? Well, you do get them from your loved ones who have passed over. They do come back, they do watch over you. They have other things that they have to do as well, but they do come around when you need them. So back to, you might smell a familiar smell or have some coincidence occur that reminds you of a time that you were with a loved one who passed over. Part of it is to help give you guidance. Part of it is to help give you comfort, to let you know that they are okay, that they're on the other side, that they're happy. You're also going to be connecting. We all have spirit guides. Now, I'm not a big fan. I'm going to talk about mediumship. I'm going to talk about getting messages and what you should look for when you are going for a reading with a medium. But just briefly, I have never been a fan of those mediums or psychics that will tell you that they're connected with your spirit guide, and your spirit guide is an Egyptian named Rahu or something like that. You have no way of validating that information. They could just randomly pull that name, pull that information out of the air to make it sound like they're speaking with authority about their how strong their connection is, how great their connection is with the other side. But there is absolutely no way that they can validate that. Having said that, we do all have spirit guides. Their job is to help you grow, help you experience spiritual matters, spiritual issues, even if you're not aware of them. Because let's face it, not everybody is open to what we're discussing in this channel, and not everybody who is currently in this channel is at the same level of connectivity. There's people right from beginners, and I would hope right up to people who have had experiences like what I'm sharing. I want this to be an inclusive community of all levels of spiritual growth. So our spirit guides have a job. Their job is to hang around with you and to help you see intuitively what it is you need to see for your spiritual growth. And I don't know if everybody, I think that everybody probably has the same number of spirit guides, but I know for myself, I can speak for myself. I have 3 spirit guides, but 2 of them are kind of in the background, kind of watchdogs, if you will, and then I have the one main spirit guide. And the spirit guides will change out as well as you advance on your spiritual path. My main spirit guide now is a different spirit guide than when I first started sitting in the development circle back in 1999, 2000. So be aware that those entities do exist. So you've got your spirit guides who are there for you and your spiritual growth. You have your loved ones who have passed over who are there to help you connect, help give you comfort, help give you guidance, and help give you the peace of mind that they're happy where they are. And then we hear talk about angels. Well, yes, there are angels. Angels typically do not exist on the earthly plane. Our spirits, our souls have chosen to have an experience in an earthly body to help us experience and learn from that. Angels don't. Angels have a job to exist in the realm, to give guidance, to give safety, to oversee things, if you will. An experience that I can give you that I personally had is many years ago. My mother had a series of really, really severe nosebleeds, and they were recurring, and they were quite bothersome. We couldn't find a reason. She couldn't find a reason for them. And I remember one time I was getting in my car, and I had this sense come over me, and I know for a fact that it was an angel, because in my mind's eye, I did see the form of what we traditionally think of as an angel. Again, back to the interpretation, we're going to see things in a way that we interpret them. And I just suddenly had a sense of calm come over me, because I was told by this angel that this was something that my mother would be fine from, but it was something that she had to experience. So be aware that there's also the angels. We're going to talk in another video as well. There are people who are trapped. Back to the good and evil video. There are people who don't think they're worthy of going on, and they're trapped souls. So again, I don't think that there are evil spirits per se. I think that there are people who maybe were less than honorable in their earthly life, or for one reason or another have trapped themselves and not gone to join the main energy, gone to the light, as we say. So there are also trapped souls. So you just have to be aware that they're there, that you do not have to leave yourself open to them. They cannot touch you if you're not open to them. So I hope that this video has helped you understand about some of the different types of souls that you're going to be, souls and energies that you're going to be connecting with when you start to be open and be able to connect and get messages. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video. Thanks very much, and have a wonderful day.